Hey, really? We're here. Let me go get your stuff. If you leave me now, would you take away the biggest part of me? Baby, you will. Oh, fuck. Cause the summer's gone and the evening's just getting loud. The jungle is massive. The jungle is massive. The jungle is massive. Sorry. How are everybody this evening? How is everyone this evening? Big up fam. Word up fam. I've got a fucking terrible headache though. Why, what happened, babe? Okay. Yeah, we're looking on. How do you... Is that as far as it goes forward? That can't be. Yeah, let it go move. That can't be as far as it goes. Is that it? That can't be. Are you having a fucking... Ah, what? Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh. How are you hardcore lover? What's happening? Oh, what, did you get it?
No, I don't know how to use it.
Oh. Well, Phil, I remember the last time said he has about 50 footballs in there.
I lost one.
What's it say?
I lost one.
Oh. Is there... There's a snack in there. Yeah, there's a snack in there. I just want the fingers. How are you? Yeah, there's Milky Way in there.
It's what?
Some chocolate and stuff. Great things. Trying to get this working. Just picked up some nice Star Diggity. Show you. Na. How is everybody? What's the story? I'm from north side of Dublin, but haven't been there in 7 years, whatever. Right, let's get a little. Cause we got the anger in you, hey. I'm gonna be on now for the world, guys. I'm gonna be doing some painting and chilling today, so I've got tight ass bleeding. What the Alessi boxers on lie to me. Might as well have a bleeding G-string, and I usually only wear them on the weekends. Cutting the blade on me. Now it's time to get dirty and greedy with this. It's time to smoke an absolute animal. And then come in and paint and chat with him for a while. How are you? Let there be no panic, and if there is, let it be organised. Delusional. I was when I thought I could smoke crack all day and not have any side effects. But no, we don't. It's time to rock and roll here, baby. What's that? Bit of back in now? Yeah, get that bit of blade back in now, yeah. And then I shall do my paint by numbers. Because I'm a big boy. I'm a man. I'm telling you now. Don't be doing that to me. Anyway, right now, we got the grinds. Got the grinds. Oh, she's frosty like a Sunday morning. She is. We need a knife. We need something. She's frosty like a Sunday morning. She is. Oh, I never clean my brush. Come on. I never clean my brush, man. Fisherman boy. What just happened? Take out the sticks and things. And I is here smoking. I want people to hate. The more you hate, the more I congratulate myself. Don't hate, congratulate. Stick it in the fucking groin and stop bleeding, complaining. What does your groin do? Mine needs weed nuggets. What does your groin do? Don't worry, I'll wait. You dirty hooky. You fucking cunt. Get that into your bleeding. Who do you think you are? Oh, that's soaked up that there now like a lovely bit of. Put that in there. Back's clean. Hello, Harry. You better get a bully drink. Ooh, I said you better get a drink. Don't look over here. Daddy is making his really important cigarette. Please do not come over here. Papa is busy making his cigar, okay?
I like calling him Papa or Daddy.
Please do not look this direction, please. Danger, danger. Sorry. Harry, one day me and you will do a live together, okay? Yeah. Keep your mind firm and smoke the yeah. It's okay. I'm alright with it now. Don't worry about it. It's bad for some people, believe me. I have friends that can't smoke it because they go off the head. But for me, it's like fucking pollen to a bee's bumhole. I mean, to the bear shit in the woods, it's the same question as does Finn have green on it? Just like my fight. Yep, some people queue up and get the fight, I queue up and get me weed nuggets. You know what I mean? And I will continue to do so. And I will roll a fatty. Oh, some people are studying books. I'm studying how to roll a better joint. I only live one life and I'm going to live it my fucking way. That's on the highway, if you get me what I'm saying. Some people go on the highway, I live on the fucking highway. I take the high road. Ew. Who do you think you are? Like, you owe me, what do you owe me now, 175 for a few of them trays, isn't it? You cheeky bastard, get up here now and buy me around the drinks, you stupid fool. Yeah. Do you want an 8 rock then? I'll just throw you an 8 rock then, give it to me next week. Yeah, no problem, bro. Sorry, pal. This is for an over 18s audience only.
I don't get you over that.
It's only for people with really small willies. So you're not allowed on here.
Done.
Don't be done, bro. What are you doing? You're trying to show people. If any of us have a child, get them to add him on Minecraft. But all you perverts, don't be adding up my son-in-law. Thanks very much. Stepson, whatever.
Can you read that? Oh, it says Colin likes boys with a penis.
Thank you. Thank you for making all my friends now believe that. They're gonna believe that now. I told you it was just one time in band camp. Oh, what's this? It's a star diggy dig. Star diggy 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 ding dum dum. Star diggy 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 dum dum dum. I'm as fast as fucking ninja. How are you, cubes? I can't drink my Mr. New York, I told you that. Oh yeah, look at that. It smells like a fucking God's penis. Oh! Right now, let's go. I'm gonna make a tea first. Yeah, I will make a fucking tea for myself. You got a problem with that? Stop standing in the window. Coming up, now you better get the hell away. Coming up, now you better. I'm getting home. Hello, babe.
The cat's out.
That's what? What cat? What's that? That's a cat.
What's up to say?
The cat's not out. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. I will forever love yours. What do you want, Cracker? I didn't bother you, bitch head. Hey, you better get up on my porch before I get up on your porch. Man, just help me out and shut the fuck up. I get time for you, bitch head. Told you don't play me, fool. What do you think this is, huh? What do you think this is? Do I look like your mama? Do I look like your mama? Yes, Lord. Get your goddamn cat off my lawn. Rising vibration on the world. No coming into over painting. Like it's time to go out and say hello to the Jesus, God himself. Jesus, I think I'm having a really bad fucking episode in my head though. You and what army? How you doing? good boy you are. Say hello to the world. My home. Say hello. Hello. Jesus. Jesus, spiders all over my fucking thing. Get. Fuck's sake. Feel like fucking, what's his name out of Lord of the Rings when he got lost in that spider hole. Who knew, Frodo? We must stick together, Frodo. T-minus. Fuck you. Spliff time. Spliff time. Don't you fucking with me. Fuck you, your own, your goldfish, and your little badger that comes into your garden every day. Fuck him. Now, how's your father? Yep. Yep. How are you, Cubes? How are you, Cubes? Why does the dog always have to do a shit right in front of me? Oh my god, I think I'm having a stroke, guys. I'm getting a feeling I've never felt before on the top of my head. Honestly, it's killing me. What we are up to? I'm not gonna have schizophrenia. I'm not gonna have the old schizo. It's not time for me to say to you, fuck you. But it might be if you continue on. Now pack my bags, you little fuck. How's everybody today? Now, somebody might be busy. I don't know if live's on, if Jude's on or not. I'm gonna try get my DJ mixer. Cooper, maybe you can help me out. I bought a DJ mixer, a soundboard, and I'm trying to get it working. I can't figure out how to get it where you can hear it. I feel like I'm having a little stroke, and I'll tell you what, Cooper, I'll show you it now in a minute. It was only 40 quid now, but I'm really excited about it to try get it working. It works when I Bluetooth it to my headset, but that's not what I want. I want you to be able to hear that on my live so I can have a joke about and fun. So if you can teach me how to do that, much appreciated. I was told I need a mic, but then other people said I don't need a mic, so I don't know. What the hell's the name of it? Fucking tell you now, one sec, Coop, hold on. The only information I can get, it's something like a sitcom DJ mixer, SICCOM. I'm hoping to do some fun things with it. I'm gonna go in now and paint and waffle the ears off you now, guys, for the next hour and a half. Like, if anyone wants to have a chat, and we turn myself around. Oh, hell yes. Don't be scared. I'm an Irish man. Don't worry about it. I know I'm a fucking ugly bastard, but look, you don't need to give out to me, yeah? You can only do with what God gave me, yeah? And sometimes he gave was a half cup, not a full cup, yeah? You know what I mean? 5 for 5 now. Why couldn't I be 5 for 8 like most people? Suck one, yeah? Suck one. Ah, yeah. Nice spliff now on this lovely May evening. Tuesday the 20th. Yeah. See, this is what I was right. Okay, this is what I mean, Cooper. Is that this little wire has a chunky bit at the end? It's about this big. It has a chunky bit at the end, so it goes from a USB to a fucking UB1, some shit. Is that what you mean? So you plug that into your phone, you put it, and then the other one clips from the pointy one with a little thing on the end of it into your fucking voice over. So I need that little wire. It's about that big, and I plug that into my phone, the USB, and then it converts. Oh yeah, it converts from the box to the. Some people are very good at this. I'm not. It's like, how do you get me? I can't even hear the music by itself. It doesn't even just come on like a child's toy where you go ding ding, bam, oh yeah, and then stick a lead in now. It's like, what? This is 40 quid. I don't even know how to use it. So yeah, I need one of them, right? I'll try to figure that out. I did watch a video online and I seen something about that, but I'll have to order on Amazon. Like, or even if I was doing a short or something, could I have that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, deadly. Didn't realise they might have one down the shop down the road there from me. I'm really excited to just get it because I can go, there's Evie, ding, 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 ding. Or I can be like, there's Jude, you, and it's clapping hands and all that and shit. How are you, Stephen? I haven't seen you in ages. I hope you're well. And I brought my guitar away. Here's one for you. I brought my guitar to a fella today. He sent me a few messages back. My guitar's from the 60s, late 60s and 70s that I bought for the £5. And it's going to cost £100 to fix. And then it'd be worth about £160, £170. But the last one that he could find that sold for £898. But it was because someone semi-famous or an author or something, it was his. But it was called a K320. Even he was stumped by it. And so I have to decide whether to just sell it to him for double the money, a tenner, let him have it refurb, do what he wants with it, or else and buy a new one, or else say, hold that and I'll pay you off. Yeah. The Anthony Casey podcast is live now, guys. How are we, Mr. New York? I wish I could drink, fella. If you knew me 3 years ago, I was a heavy drinker. I loved it. Nothing better. I loved it. Jim Beam, actually. I love bourbon more so. And it was cheaper. It tasted better as well. I was a bitch. I could never drink it straight. Loads of ice with a can of Coke. Double Jim Beam, a double whiskey, double Jack, double fucking Jameson, double whatever. That is, my channel's doing well now. I can't get up over 400, but it is doing well. I'm starting to buy new things. I bought this new stand. I have a new stand for it, like I can bring it around town. You know what I mean? I have a little twisty thing on it. Hold on. It brings you the hello. Oh, hello. Want to see my titties? They got titties. But I want to try to do a bit more. Well, I've tried it that way. I've tried it the drink way. Believe me, it's normal. Go down the pub, socialise. Never ends good. Never ends good. You know, I have to have conviction in me to say to someone, no, I am an advocate of medical cannabis to treat chronic addiction in adults. I think it's one of the safest ways to treat it. It was brilliant, actually. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you need to, as I said, you know, it's happened to me a few times. Blessed enough where, like, you know, it's a part of my life, whatever. But there's a couple of nights there last week where I went to bed early. One of the nights, like 8, 7 or whatever, no, 8, 9 or whatever, and I had a couple of fags and I went to bed and all, and you know, you just have to, otherwise, or else it's winning. Otherwise, something that doesn't even exist just in a bag is ruining your evening, you know. And I have my medical stuff there. I'm after getting better stuff for 85 quid. You know, same price, and I got a half ounce, so 4 grams more. It's fucking lovely. Never lets me down, this dog. Thanks very much, Stephen. Honestly, I there's been a few people popping in, and you try to treat everybody at face value, you know, honestly. And as I said, I'm not perfect. I was on late last night. I was bitching and moaning and having a bit of a rant, you know. I'm throwing bollocks, have my jeans on. I don't really feel as relaxed, but it's my life. I just got the kid down. I had to do a bit of cleaning. Yeah, there's loads of shit to do. We had to go out today, and then we came back, and then we were up and down, and then there was food, and then there was poops had, and then... No, Mr. New York, you're right. You are right. Like, there is that element to it. I think there's people who let it take over them. People with an immature mindset, or people who are susceptible to have an addicted mindset. I do believe that's a part of that, isn't it? Like, but you know, I can only speak from the side of the fence of I've abused everything else. Everything else I've abused, and nothing has ever been able to make me stop. But since I've started using cannabis spiritually and regularly, the urge to use is 90% gone, I'd say. The urge to use is gone. No. That's big. I can sleep without it. I can. Eating, I do prefer to smoke before I eat. You know, I do. I didn't have a smoke before I had me dinner. But you know, there's two sides. That's what I'm saying. People can go out tonight after working all week that they have a Tuesday off, and they might go out and get 10 points tonight, or a Wednesday off. They might have 10 points and I get sloshed. But then there's the other fellow with the lab too. Have a game of darts with his mate and he'll fuck off home. You know, but you're dead right. There's that argument there. Sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, my missus will go, "Oh, have you no smoke?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do have smoke. I've got fucking a half ounce there. Other things can happen than having no smoke." You know what I mean? But that's just not me no more. Not for now. I know what it's like to go to sleep thinking about the pipe and waking up thinking about the pipe the first thing. You know, you're more comfortable living away from everybody you love or your family to continue to use. I don't do that no more. I'm getting guitar lessons soon. She does say, I wouldn't say she hates it. She says to me a few times, "I prefer you with smoke." And I just say, "Yeah, but it shouldn't be really." She goes, "No, because I know it makes you happy. I know it's not about calming or anything like that." She goes, "I know why you do it." And I'm delighted you went down the medical route and all that. But she gets angry when I run out. She'll say, "Why did you let yourself run out?" That's the thing. Why didn't you run out? Why were you a greedy cunt and didn't keep them two from last night for today before you picked up? That type of thing. I would recommend. No, I wouldn't. This is street stuff right here, right now, and it tastes beautiful. It's burning slowly because it hasn't been too fucking irradiated or anything like that. It's lovely, you know. But the stuff I got earlier, as I said, I grinded up the amount of fucking crystals that came off it. Just a little fucking 0.8 or a gram. You know, I have to get my vaporizer going. I might try and get my vaporizer going now in a minute, guys. And I might have a few rips off the fucking Mighty Medic, you know what I mean? It heats the oils of the cannabis. There's no combustion, it just heats the oils of it. That's why it's meant to be the safest way to consume. Look at my hairy mustache, you fucking clinic bastards. If I wanted fucking problems, I would have went to the other clinic, but I went to you. Right? Oh, no problem, respect. I'm gonna get my head down. I'll catch you tomorrow. Absolutely. And you know what, Eve, honestly, as one person who's a stepdad, there's 3 kids in the house now, like, you know, it's not to be all and all and everything. It's not. You know, really, from me to you, it's not. And the more days you can last without it, let's say one day here, one day there, you have the power then. Do you know what I mean? You do. You didn't spend that 50 quid that you had to borrow to get it. Sometimes I do ask people for on tick. You know what I mean? I do. And I shouldn't have to, but I do. I smoke 5 grams a day, like. My doctor says I should only be smoking 2. 30. Or maybe if you gave me the good stuff, I would. You fucking cunt. Anyway, I don't know who's in here. My missus could be in here. Everybody. I'm just having a chat and a joke. This is lovely. And but the thing, Stephen, right? This is what I want to talk about. I'm going to stay on live for an hour. It's not what it's cracked up to be. I got my tub today. I'll show you everything. But it's the freedom of choice. It's the, you know, it's not dealing with the people on the street. There's a bit of excitement there. The prices, all the different strains, all these fucking things. But I more looked at it like I don't ever have to look. Like I said to me missus, I said I feel dirty. And yesterday, like she says, what do you mean you feel dirty? I says, well, because this is the way I like to consume my medication. And she didn't even say, oh, does it work for you? And oh, would you try cut down this? She said to me, what you're doing is wrong. And it disevaluates your prescription. And I was like, sorry? I was really getting to like this stuff. You know what I mean? People listen to me. You know what I mean? I'm over a year and a half off drugs. I remember when I was, you know, fucking 10 days going to me key walking sessions and all going like, if I can just get to 60 days, like I'll be happy. I think I won't ever think about it again, you know what I mean? And it's so easy when you have a row. It's so easy I'm talking from the perspective of an addict. There's a good man in the ground that I admire, and his name was Matthew Perry. And he, no, you're right, Mr. New York. Even when I went for my interview, they said, you know, he even said, okay, you know, we could say you're replacing one for the lesser evil, all that, you know. And it's, can you build a life behind it? You can't build a life on the back of crack. You can build a life on the back of this. You can go to work. You can walk out the back when you're stressed and have a smoke. You get bad news over the phone, you have a smoke. You wake up having a bad a night terror, have a smoke. You get into a fist fight with your neighbour, you have a smoke. You know what I mean? All these things I would have ran away, took my phone up and went on a drugs binge. So it does work. Definitely does work. Eve, thanks for coming in. Thanks, Stephen. And what was I going to say there? And there's so much to it, guys. Like, I'm a newbie to this. Like, you can get glass setups with the dabs. You can get, just like, you know, the choices are endless. And if I can stay away from alcohol and drugs and just have a little bit of stinky weed in my life, honestly, that's okay for me. I'm 36, so I could be dead tomorrow. I could be dead next year. I was told in 2014 I had cardiovascular disease. I was only a young man, 24 or something like that wasn't it? And I was told I had cardiovascular disease. So, really, I say this all the time. If I literally was about to croak tomorrow, I wouldn't get scared anymore. I wouldn't. I'm saying that for me, I wouldn't. I've done everything a human being can do. There's generations, 100 years, people lived and died a lot less, a lot younger, with less. Never fucking clean water and a fucking bit of grass on the roof is all they needed. You know what I mean? I am blessed that I found love so many times. So many parties, so many fucking gigs, Christmases, Easters, fucking Sunday dinners, breakfasts, hot days, rainy days, cold days, holidays. I've done it all. Honestly, so I'm alright. You know. I always say, there's a lot of people out there think they're hard and brave. I think the people who are hard and brave are these young mothers or fathers, let's say in their early 20s. They get diagnosed with a brain tumour, they go to the doctor and say, I had a headache for the last 3 weeks. Healthy as anything, perfect, never done a crime in their life, went to work, giggles, never punched someone outside a no club, never sold a drug, never hated on anybody. Good, kind, honest human beings. struck down in their early 20s with these diseases or tragic incidents. But yeah, I'm still here, so I have to be grateful for that. I have to be. You know, there's people out there that are still blind ignorant. As I said, I'm not blind ignorant anymore. I had a spiritual awakening. You know, and I'm not blind ignorant no more. Even if you're the most humblest, honest man in the world, and you have strong conviction behind that, and everyone else would say it, they'd put you in the square and say he is our hero. Where do you think you get that from? Where do you think you get it from? You know what I mean? Where does it come from? Your desire to be the best mother in the world. Where does that come from? You know, Mother Mary, the most pure and innocent of all. That's why she called the light bearer. The throne was taken from Lucifer and given to her as being the light bearer, the most pure and innocent thing. And you know, I think even the most honest man that ever stood, we could just factually get it right now. He is only a slight microgram of what Jesus is. And Jesus Christ loves everybody, no matter what their mistakes are, whatever. And I'm not blind ignorant to that fact no more. I actually love it about myself that I can embrace the Lord whenever I want. Whenever you invite him in. Honestly, I'm not afraid to say it no more. And yes, I had a bad day yesterday, you know, but still, I don't fear that no more. I used to not be able to say that. But I have a friend, as I said, I only found out a couple of weeks back. She died of brain cancer. She beat breast cancer twice and then they found it in her brain and she died very suddenly. And she was 34. She grew up, I picture her face sitting across the school from me asking for the fag. And I always pictured that version of Stacey, her name was. And it fucking blew me away a couple of days ago when I seen a picture of her Instagram. I think her partner was added me because I knew him. And honestly, I was just hit with this beautiful person that looked completely different. She had short hair, makeup on. She had, you could tell she was sad and so sad inside, but she was putting on a brave face. And I just thought, I wonder how she spent. What was the last thing she said to her 9-year-old? You know, what was the last thing? You know, I'm lucky. You know, there's a lot of good people in the ground, people. A lot of good people in the ground. It's a lovely joy to start out. Exactly. That's what, you know, we say every day above ground's a good day or you'll be a long time dead. I heard them talk, another quote that Jude was looking at today. This is where I heard it from Jude. He was listening to it earlier on today. If you went to a cemetery today to take your own life, because you couldn't live no more, and God came down and says, wait a minute, and went down and asked that fella, brought him up and says, here, would you be alive for today and live his life? He hates his job, he hates the meal he has to go home to, he hates everything. Would you like to come back? And yeah, anybody would say, yeah, I'll come back for that. Anybody, for a day of life. So I have a splitting headache, guys. It came on me when I was bathing the little one. But you know, and this is all artsy fartsy to some people. Even my own family, I don't think would listen to me. You know, but do I live with my family? No. Do I see them regularly? No. Do I speak to them regularly on the phone? Not really. You know what I mean? Because we're all different. We all look at the world different. So, you know, in my moments of clarity, I'm a very thankful person. I do get memories being back when I had none. I told you, I was in a rehab centre and my balls used to be hanging out of a pair of shorts I was given that were 3 twice too small. Going around with a big rash on my arse. Don't give the fuck about me then. There was 400 other people there. Do you think one of them would offer me fuck all? Someone did towards the end. You know what I mean? I do remember. Not one of my family would let me live with them. They were too afraid. Not one member, not one friend, not one girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? I was doing, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 grams of coke a day. Drinking whatever, doing the trays of drugs, everything. Just living on the sesh, you know, like was all. And then I came over here, it was 3 years clean, and then I went on the crack. Full throttle. Give it to me. all day, every day. Grew bored of ash after a while. Ash is shy, soaks up half it. You want to put it on the raw gauze, hit you in the fucking head like a nuclear bomb, boom, orgasm of the brain. But you know what? You'll never ever get that feeling ever again, ever. Maybe once, twice, never. You'll puke 1,000 times. You'll probably die a few times in your sleep. You know, good luck to you. Good luck. Ooh. Now, Mr. President, you better sit down. We got fucking shit to do. How do you, soldier? I'm going into paint, mash point, banging headache. I'm gonna have to take another tablet now in a minute. Banging headache. At the back, feels like I'm getting a shovel to the back of the head right now. And if you've ever watched a video or watched someone wash up crack and being fascinated, besotted by it, like your first crush on a girlfriend, and try to replicate that hundreds and hundreds of times, then you might not be an addict. But I did. I told you, I need to get a boner sometimes when I'm looking at that. And the taste of it. Oh, can't wait. Oh, fucking hell, my head's banging. We're smoking on a heavy one now. I'm getting sorted out with a lovely bit of half. And I got some Donnybrook coming tomorrow. I should really do weed reviews, but I need people to say that they're going to tune in because I have to try penciling the time, and now I can't stop working really fast because I was thinking about washing up crack. Not really. I'm not. I was busy earlier. I'm going to do a live now in a minute. Oh, fucking, I'm going to stay on live for a minute. I can bring one person on. Maybe Jude might want to come on for an hour, or maybe someone might want to come on for half an hour. I don't fucking know. Maybe I might just paint. All I know is I can't rush this joint no more. I feel like I'm getting a lump hammer to the back of the head. Big fucking ass. Better than ass fucking fish. Hold on a second here now. Let there be light. See? Don't fuck with me, G. I'm really excited about trying to get my soundboard working. I might even have it in my head. You know what I mean? Fininator's coming. Past the joint, you can't. All my grandfathers are dead, that's the sad thing. And all my grannies. They all died. They all died, unfortunately. My nanny Patricia, Pat, Peter, and then another Peter. 2 Peters. Yeah. Yes. So it's a reception shit, let me know, guys. I'm going in now in a minute, but I'm not rushing. So I'm not. I need to get some of that lemon tea again, that peach tea. Fuck that. It's not time to put it down. It's time to finish the cutting thing. It is well different generation altogether, tough as nails, yeah. And you know, I didn't really have a relationship with any of them. I'll tell you that. I didn't grow in that family. I moved too many times. Even my ma will admit that. My granddad was an alcoholic. My other granddad was an alcoholic. My father's an alcoholic. Yeah. Kind of stopped with me though, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah. What day is tomorrow? Wednesday. Right, my Donnybrook better shut quick fast. I was going to try it. It tastes like fart. Won't buy any more. If it tastes good, I'll buy some more. It's 20 quid cheaper, so I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes that's how they get you though. Or maybe if they gave me a Mighty Medic that wasn't fucking like a Swiss Army knife. I'm a bit of a fucking simpleton, me, yeah? Press the button, go, yeah. Inhale, yeah. None of this cleaning it out and switching fucking gears and fucking, what are they called? Valves and shit. You know what I mean? Like, skinning a piece of paper there now. That'll do me fine. Yeah. If I shall happen to set it on fire, there will be some effects. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just enjoying me joint, I just don't want to rush it. And I didn't purposely have me mush like this, I don't know how this happened. Johnny Bravo style. That's Elvis. Maybe I didn't love you quite as good as I should, but I'm always in your mind. You are always on my mind. Singing to the Mary J. Yeah, that was Cat Williams, exactly, Steve. Yeah, if I so happen to set it on fire. I love him. I used to want to be him for a while. I thought I could fit in his clothes. What if I had a belt like that? But I'm not into the American fucking runners guys, not trainers, runners. But they all wear the big massive boaty looking things over here. You know, big fat boats. Fila 52,000s and shit. Machiavelli 900s, you know, 41,007s. All this crap. It's like, bro, have you got a size 8 in the normal ones? Thanks. You know, all these fucking Jordans and shit. I don't know about yous. I think all Jordans look shit. Now, don't forget me wrong. Some of the new ones are shaped like trainers and they're black and they might be a bit red with some fucking Jordan on it. Yeah. But I don't get the hype, man. I'm like, eh? How much they cost you? 900 quid, yeah. Looks like a bag of shit. Bag of shit. How much they cost you? 350. Bag of shit, mate. Bag of shit. It's like, ooh, check, man. I've got these new Jordos. It's like, yeah, bro. I think you invited me to the wrong barbecue. Because, first of all, who the fuck is Jordo? Second of all, you could have bought a load of cannabis with that. And third of all, I don't wear me runners enough to give a fuck. You know, I'm never gonna be able to hit a fucking alley hoop. Never doing it. So, you know, still waiting to find that thing out what my body's built for. Some people are built to be fucking referees. Some people built to work on oil rigs. You know what I mean? Some people on construction sites. You know what I mean? I can't even lift a wheelbarrow. I can lift half of one, but not a full one. You know what I mean? My back seizes up when I try to paint anything. Electric tools and me get very frustrated. The last time I used power tools, I plugged the extension lead into the extension lead. You know, I cut a car, rolled the carpet up, tried to get it down the stairs and I got stuck. And they forced me to take it back up into the room, flatten it back out and then cut it into squares. You know? Yeah. So, still trying to find out what this little marshmallow body is good for. You know? Bar sitting on the 29A on the way into town. You know what I mean? Something. I mean, you know what I was thinking about doing, guys? Volunteering as a fucking lollipop man. Do you know what I mean? Just going out there, mash cake with a pair of shades on. How is kids? Morning. Careful now. Easy does it. What are you in a rush for? Bomber clad, man. Yep, you're about it. You in the van, yeah, you little plastering bastard. Yeah, you might be in a hurry after being on the bag all night. Yeah. These kids these little ducks need to cross the road safely, yeah? and I happen to be the best man in the world for the job. Now, you know the stop sign like that now. Go, go, go. You know what I mean? I think you'd be good at that. Now, how are you, love? Would you like a hand across the road? Oh, I wouldn't like to trouble you. Oh, Jesus, love, I'm free all fucking morning. It's all good. Would you like a cup of tea on our way? Because my house is right there. No, it's good. Well, look, I'm coming with you. Link arms. Let's go. Where are we going? Going to the pharmacy? Sound. I could get a few fucking lozenges while I'm there. You know that type of thing? You know, helping little fucking birds across the road and all. You know, little ducks. Hey, you. Fucking Mohammed on his way to deliver 15 fucking pizzas. Fuck you. This little fucking hedgehog has travelled miles. This one's hitting like a bag of sacks. I can hear a lot of screaming and shouting in the house. I'm gonna have to go in and crack the whip now. I can hear a lot of screaming and shouting. And I don't know why. What could possibly anyone be arguing about at 9:30? I don't get it, like. This is where Finn has to go in and do a Finn now. Right, let's go. What the hell? Seriously? What the hell?
Yeah, well, it's his bedtime anyway. Doesn't matter. Then you carry it on. Leave it.
I could hear it in the car.
This is how he's fucking squealing. What are you wandering around for? What do you need scissors for?
Hold on a minute. How's everybody? Cat's eating the bloody cheese. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to eat my weed too? What the fuck? Give me that. Like what? You ruined that garlic bread because you ate it. Put me back for 2 minutes, you ruined that garlic bread. Then you were nibbling our leftover bloody mince. And now you're eating our 4 cheese top rolls. That's onion, you won't like that. How are you? Oh, I'm Blizzard. I'm ready to paint and talk shite for a while. Not shite, honest shite, but you know what I mean. Make myself a lovely cup of tea now. Let's tidy up a bit. That's what I'm doing, like, tidy up there, I'm just tidying up a bit. Don't worry, I sprayed the tech counters down constantly, but like, to clean up just a little bit now. So stay with me there now. Welcome to Channel Finn. If anyone has a question, you know. One sec. What's all this shite now? What's all this now? That's not. Now you're being greedy. You don't want to end up an alley cat now by being greedy, do you? No alley cats around these parts. Stop trying to eat my banana now. You having a try? I'm not even hungry for it. I feed her all the time. She's eating everything. Resignation. She's eating garlic bread. Are you having nothing? Stop. Munching garlic bread cheese. Are you joking with me? Well, who has the power? We do. Got my new mixer. I'm gonna try find out how to do it, guys. Who do you think you were just staying there on the camera while I wasn't in the room? Seriously. Back the fuck up, Friday. Smack the fuck up, man. tea there now from the smell. There's a tea now there from the smell.
Spotted one of our upgraded postcards.
Yeah.
They're perfect for smaller parcels. So whether you want
In
to
the
clear out
name
deposit,
of God.
deposit, or comfortably side. It's quick and easy to send parcels.
Every step you take,
Post it on the Royal Mail app. Or go.
every move you make, everything. Yeah. I'm having a jerk back.
Our mission is to create revolutionary role-playing games with memorable stories that move people all over the world, and Immersion is part of this experience. So with your choice and the experiment that you're doing, then you can really feel that something matters. You have the feeling of freedom,
Bless you.
and you feel that it's real, it's really raw.
And the lights I was coming home to you in the middle of the night.
Inspired by life. So that's the stories coming from life.
Ah, bless you, Daniel, baby.
It's very, very
One more time now, I won't be saying it.
Cyberpunk takes place in Night City. It's
Can you
one of
believe it?
the
Can you
biggest
believe it?
cities in New California. It's full of life, bright, and calm. So we have this feeling that there's freedom of choice about this point. Night City is a system that trusts. The idea we have for Cyberpunk is all about immersion. So when you talk to
Don't
your
play
character,
the point and
you want to see that facial expression, you want to see the and we did not manage to find a way to make it work. The person
Stop with this madness.
Doink.
Get up over that. You bleeding doss are you? You bleeding doss are you?
In Parnell Square, or in Mountjoy Square. There was Afghans one day, there was Somalians the week before, Somalians fighting on Dorset Street. Like, I'm 56 years of age, lads, and I've never seen this sort of shit in my life. You know what I mean? You see it when you're away, because I never went to them in these shitholes. But when you see it, this sort of thing happens when you're away. We're not in this tiny little country of Ireland, like, you know what I mean? We don't need this crap, you know what I mean? What's this? The cliffs and the mushrooms. Do you know that story? Fair play to you, Paul, for training. Shame on them for targeting honest people for speaking out. Too many miscarriages, justice going on, but truth will prevail. Thanks, guys, for being honest. Thanks, Maura. And that's me. I'm an open book here, you know what I mean? You can find out anything you want about me, you know what I mean? I'm not hiding behind fake profiles or bullshit like that, you know what I mean? And giving people stick. If I call someone out, I call them out to their face. And I've no problem doing that. No problem, because I have all the documents, I have all the evidence. Chris, we already stick together, we do.
I sent you on statistics there from the court from Terry Kane. So there's two numbers there.
Don't do me like that.
Yeah, I'll have it now in a minute. Hang on. Michael John Dennis, your injuries after being attacked by the Gardaí. Your injuries after being attacked by the Gardaí. Listen, he punched me 3 times. All he wanted was for me to react and for me to give him, and me to throw a shade at him. And I didn't. And the other 6 guards seen exactly what happened. They're complicit, and I will say that out straight. When you see the video, if any of you know the other 6 guards, call them out, because they were complicit. They watched everything that happened. They've seen it all unfolded. And I'll tell you another thing. There was no CCTV footage of it. It just so happened to be gone. But when he found out I had footage, he tried to blank my footage. He tried to stop my footage. But I'm going to be honest with you people. I will be showing this footage live on this show, and you can draw your own conclusions. Yeah, I'm just going to go through this. He wishes he had a cop card, probably NGO. No, I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. It's dickhead. I know exactly who he is. Kebab, I boycott all non-businesses. Not one business I deal with, not Irish and Irish workers. The Garda knocked the foot out of me in that shithole in Star Street. This is from, he was a sergeant from Star Street. You're right, that's where he was from, yeah. Michelle's at John Waters' book launch. Oh, is that where she is tonight? Okay, fair enough. I didn't even know John Waters. Senior civil servants are the real problem. Who hold the real power in government from behind the scenes? What did you say to me there, Orla?
I sent you on a couple of things today in relation to statistics. There's some court stuff, screenshots.
Orla Diniger. Or was this from earlier? Or was this the one who pleaded guilty to these young people? Hold on now.
No, the other one should be quite low down. Like that was only in the last few hours. There's something a bit strange going on, yeah. But I think they found some sort of remains belonging to that man.
Oh, they found it in the slurry pit?
Yeah.
Up in the slurry pit. Somebody's been arrested for it. Somebody was brought in a question and they were let out without anything.
Without charge.
And then I think he was arrested. I think somebody was charged. I think somebody's been arrested now for it. Yeah. Remember the Afghans that took hostages in St. Patrick's Cathedral about 15 years ago? And they got let, yeah. Hi Paul, hi Orla. In here. Civil servants are unelected, untouchable, unaccountable. They hold extreme leftist, globalist, serving political views. Yeah, I'm just gonna just play this here because this is the foreign man smashing up the cars in Cork.
Oh, this is the naked man. Lovely. Just what I was saying.
I've two videos here, but we play this one first. smashed. It's only before.
Somewhere in Ireland.
Well, look, and that's Cork. Look, seriously, did nobody actually see? So you videoed it.
You know, was it the man that was going around naked? Did he do all of that? Or was that somebody else?
No, he
So
did
one man did all that damage.
One man did all that with
The cake.
Farrell.
Well, it looked like a cake. Unbelievable. I mean, is it not a bit cold for him to be going around naked? Why did they have to do everything naked? Put some clothes on.
How was my YouTube family? It's been a while. Sorry, I was doing a bit of tidying up, guys.
I have this ghost show.
Um,
Cockhead, dickhead, right? I honestly, like, he said, no, I'm just gonna address.
Welcome to the party, guys.
He said,
I'm doing a painting now in a minute.
Just like you couldn't with the GoFundMe account, like your name was all over that account. Nothing got to do with GoFundMe. I had nothing got to do with GoFundMe. They tried to say myself, Ron Croft, and Kevin Coyle were involved in that. Nothing got to do with me. That was all Sean Croft. I have nothing. And I denied it at the time, and I still deny it now. What else he said? He has screenshots to prove it. And he used to travel up to meet the Muslim Brotherhood. That was Sean Crowe. That wasn't me. That was Sean Crowe. That wasn't me. Okay? And that's how I know who you are now. I know exactly who you are now because you talk the same bullshit every week. So the Muslim Brotherhood was not, I didn't meet the Muslim Brotherhood. We all know who met the Muslim Brotherhood. It wasn't me, alright? Paddy Irish TV, what's he saying there? The Ukrainians are here from 4 safe zones. Would be the same as people from south moving over there. Yeah, exactly. It's hundreds
We've
of
said it so
miles.
many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And Ireland's only a small country.
What's the
Nobody
story?
needs to move from trouble from going on in the north.
What's
Oh,
the
Brian,
story?
don't tell that story. Oh my God.
Listen, honey, I take you scream and can't win, but I love my country. Yeah. What's the story with the clips? I fell off a cliff in 1997. Yeah, I'm lucky to be here. Yeah.
Well,
When do you get them all? It'll be bigger than the Garda whistleblowers exposing the corruption of Garda Commissioner Martin Callanan. When do you get them all? Is this you're not with the video? As soon as my appeal is over, I will be releasing everything. I don't give a shit. I even have recordings of coppers in my house talking about me, talking about planting drugs in my car and everything else. So I'll be releasing the whole lot, everything. I'm gonna do a little documentary on it, and I'm gonna name and shame every fucking one of them. I'm telling you now. So yeah, this is gonna be biblical, lads. I'm telling you now. Dennis, the law unto themselves. Yeah. In Newland, Sweden, they use automatics and throw hand grenades. Sweden has gone mental. Yeah, it really has. Billy the Kid, young guards in spots like Leitrim, Roscommon are glorified traffic wardens with a serious attitude problem like they're policing Detroit or something. Yeah. This fella's the same. Anthony Casey. You know, so you're a gobshite. I'm just gonna block you now because you're a tit. Bye. Angela Keeley. Yeah, I'm about as culturally rich as I can be. Yeah. These are just flying in, these are. Yeah, they would all get a slap on the hand and a short prison sentence. Yeah.
the way they go up against George Nolan.
Talking to regular people like they're career criminals or something. Exactly. You know, it's, and then making up shit about people, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell the whole story in a few weeks. Looks like Healy Ray brothers are at whiskey again, no one is safe, yeah. Was Anthony badly injured? Anthony wasn't. Anthony wasn't. I don't know.
No. Father was on the cliff. Like the full.
He fell off the cliff.
He's like,
He
back.
fell off the cliff.
Back it up around.
Oh, I just came across your channel. Hello, man. Holden. Welcome, Ben. Share it out to your friends there, and we're on for another hour, I'd say. So share it out. Yeah, you're funny, Orla. Yeah. The mental health card for this chap Gary be doing the same soon. Yeah. Almost identical footage from France about 67 years ago. Yeah. Paddy Doe. Let's see what Paddy has to say.
Hungry.
Megan McSerda.
Brilliant, brilliant work. So he does with all the expenses of the TV. So keep it up.
You saw them take the phone and go on for almost 40 years now. So how come it took so long for people to wake up? This is an extract from the late Freedom Parliament of Northern Ireland during a golden debate on the election market. It has not been mentioned in the debate, and it is not a good election. It is well known to the citizens that Ireland is a advertised on the internet as a destroyed a desirable location and a social security point of view. Yeah, if you send me on the link there, we could probably put it up on the the search story for found out he got a contract that basically linked up the remains when he was spreading the story they didn't search properly. Yeah, that's what I heard, yeah. I heard something like that, yeah. He went through the whole town. Okay, I don't know. Cry for help. Yeah, cry for help. That's it, cry for help. If it was me, I'd give you a life. You know what I mean? Will you stop? You know what I mean? He went through the whole town. It's disgraceful. 6 a.m. he started his rampage for the keg. Unreal. And nobody's seen it. Nobody heard it. Where did the videos come from? Would have been out with a bleeding, whatever he had in the garden, a 42, and they bounced it off his bleeding head. He wouldn't have done nothing, I'm telling you now.
Yeah. But look at all the damage to the car. Never mind the windscreens, but like you know yourself, like the paint job, any damage would say to the bonnet or the doors, like that's going to cost a fortune to fix.
Well, who's going to pay that? That's going to come out with their insurance.
Sure, I know.
You know what I mean? Like you have to claim off your own insurance.
Yeah, I know.
What? You get a couple of years. You just get a slap.
People probably get a slap on the wrist in a new house.
Hi Chris, Paul, MK, Selena, Jr. Hi everyone, yeah? What's this? Chris, we need to give me all the 40th anniversary apology to gift you will never forget. Yes. But was he arrested? We don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. And the guards tell you nothing now. You know what I mean? They tell you nothing. She sounded foreign. Each crime committed by those is costing us more. Exactly.
It's more than likely they're going to pay it, and that's the taxpayer paying for it. Like the taxpayer paying for everything else.
There's the same thing that two other farmers going to the week. Their land is going to that to the farmer that was found dead. There was a water reservoir apparently. The man was not paid for the water on his land. Okay. Don't say that's a Martin or
Say what, Dennis?
insurance prices in the area are going up. It's ridiculous what's happening. I think I knew Mark when he ran the thing up the hospital all day. She had a fall last night.
Oh no.
She hurt her shoulder and her hand was all swollen. And yeah, I got it swollen and you're there for a while. I just heard the car pulling up there now, so I'll know in a few minutes.
No, but how did she fall? Did she fall on the stairs or something, or?
No, she was over at the church. And she feeds the boards over there. She's throwing out the bread to the boards. And the uncle was there, my nephew was with her, and she went to grab him. She thought he was running out the road, and she missed him, and she went tumbling. But the uncle said she did a cartwheel.
Oh, right.
You know, my man's 79, like, you know what I mean? And the girl brought her home. Oh, Jesus.
Sure, she did break something.
Well, we don't know whether she did break that yet. Yeah. Mr. Gold, don't even answer the guy that called me. He's been eating my shit out of the Westman's town.
How's everybody?
Yeah.
Just about to start painting now and start chilling,
Are
guys.
you putting my shit in the car, remember?
How is all my peoples?
Paul, you should point out to all Republicans that Jim Lynott wouldn't have listened to or put up with this and what this traitor Sinn Féin were doing. I have done. Yeah, it's disgraceful.
Happy cup of
They're
tea.
just scumbags.
To everybody.
Okay, Sean Crow has a PayPal account, but there was never a GoFundMe in Coolock.
Let's get
Yeah,
painting.
man who donated money. Yeah, well, it's the PayPal. I have nothing to do with PayPal. I have nothing to do with anything. And we know who this Gobshuy is, Cockhart. Gobshuy. Yeah, he loves the Mount Cliffs.
Oh, he does. He does. He's not safe around any of them now, so he's not. Especially with the drinks.
24.
You tripped off the cliff. You didn't actually trip.
24.
You didn't actually trip off the cliff. What happened was, it was 1997. I was only 4 weeks married. I was full of drink. I was driving the car. That was when you were allowed to drink and drive. You know what I mean? It was 30 yards. It was 28.
We're not allowed now.
You're not allowed now. No, I don't drink and drive now. Sure, I hardly drink now. I only drink when I'm on holidays or whatever. But what happened was, I was looking at the summit. Yeah, we were trying to get into the summit, and my mate said, "Drive boy, I want to have a piss." So we went up to the top of the summit, and I stepped out of the car to go to the toilet. I stepped over the wall, and I just never stopped down. I rolled all the way down and off the edge of the cliff. I could stand on the rock. So yeah, that's what happened. We're brand new now, like, not a guard. So just loads of people carrying the car.
Was there no mermaids like to rescue you or anything, Paul, no? Or a dolphin or something?
No, there's a few seals there. There's a lovely white seal there. Mr. Gold said you were on magic mushrooms again. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Paul, that was horrific. Thank God you were still with us. That's exactly, and I'm still here, and I'm here for a reason, and this is the reason.
And Michael is 164 years old, so there you go now. There's just no getting rid of him.
Yeah, the Highlander, Scotland or Sweden, that foreign countries, you're not foreign to
Oh, crap.
there, pretty foreign.
There was everybody.
It was like doing that coming in. And the locals gossip 30 years ago, and they called me a racist. They don't call me that now. No, nobody does. Like, what did you say?
Doing a bit of painting, yeah.
If he was in the lift, he wasn't carrying it up. Is that you? Or you?
What?
Who's she
What
talking about?
Who?
She said if he was in the lift, he wasn't carrying it. Is that you? Or is that the other guy?
Oh, your man she's talking about. He was in his nails.
Oh, I thought he was talking about you with the penknife.
No, Jason, no. If the foreigners stabbed the 72 times, the system would say they fell by accident. Oh, yeah, exactly, with knife, yeah. You know, they start kicking you. You know, when they dance on you, the guards would say, well, Mr. Fitzsimons grabbed his boot and started low from his boot. You know, that's what they'd say about me. You know what I mean? That he didn't kick me, I was low from his boot, you know. Paul, recreate the fall with AI. That it would be great. But I'll be honest. The fourth time I was up there in 28 years was the last Saturday with the kids. Me and the kids went up last Saturday, and Karen said, "Daddy, you coming down?" I said, No. Come on. I walked down about 20 feet. My legs and my knees and all started going. No, never again. Oh, you have to. It's 28 years since it's in there.
Well, who was it in the Bible, the part of the sea? Was it Moses?
Oh, Moses, yeah.
There you go. You have to do Moses like part of the sea. When you're taking a dive off it.
So, Jake, recreate Paul's clip escapade.
Yeah, Jane, now there you go. There's your next job.
No.
Jake needs to get on this clip story. There we go, we got it.
Poor Jane does not get a minute.
Yeah, he's brilliant, Davis.
Hello,
I
Laura.
would agree with the Northern
Hello,
Europe.
my lovely
Say
cat.
it's gone mad.
Hello, my lovely
Once
cat.
the cliffs of Moher. No, it was the cliffs in Hope. It was Casana Rock I fell off, yeah. Just beside Gay
I
Road.
don't think you would have survived. I don't think you would have survived. Give them over.
When I was growing up, the word Republican nationalists were interchanged, but not anymore. I don't even like self-professed Republicans anymore. Astro Dallas, we will do what we have to do, don't worry. Yeah, okay. Hold on.
Right, we have a load of stuff to get through. Or finish talking about Paul's, like jumping off the cliff and surviving and part of the sea and everything.
Okay.
Jaden will have it all reenacted next week.
Yeah. Mandatory shots. That was that bitch from 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, we've a load of stuff on the jabs.
What did Suzanne Delaney put up there? Oh, the murder she wrote thing. That was very funny, wasn't it?
Oh, play that. That's really good. Oh, Suzanne's brilliant. Never met her.
Never met Suzanne. She's lovely. She's lovely, she is.
No, there's a couple of people I haven't met yet.
Oh, well, you can probably meet tomorrow in Cork.
My cat is here with us,
We've
guys.
got to play this here now. This is Suzanne today.
If you're just joining me, let me know what you're up there, whatever's happening.
There's something I can't quite put my finger on that's not right.
Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. But
And
did you
what
see the way they...
do you know what I'm just laughing at? I have an aunt that lives over in England, and she reminded me so much of Jessica Fletcher.
I met Jessica Fletcher.
What?
I met Jessica Fletcher. Yeah, she used to live in an apartment block in New York, and a friend of mine, I lived in the same apartment block. When I say a friend of mine, he was a friend of a girl that moved in Aer Lingus with my wife. Her uncle lived in the apartment block. He was a film producer, and he wrote screenplays and all that. Gabriel Walsh was his name. And yeah, I met her in the lift one morning. Used to meet her. I think I met her twice. Yeah, met Al Pacino. Yeah.
Oh.
One morning. Yeah. I didn't know who he was until. Look, I knew who he was, but I didn't know he'd be there. And things. Oh, there's Al. He walked. Hi, Al. Oh, hi, Gabriel. Hi, all this shit. Like, you know, and again, brought me over.
Nala.
Looking for his autograph, and at the time, we didn't
Nala,
know
you can't be
that.
coming up
I was,
to... No.
Causing HP.
Oh, you're taking the piss.
Credit card shit and all that, all the check shit. They just didn't do it anymore. You know
Look,
what I
let me push this back a bit.
So, yeah.
No, you're taking the piss now.
All in all, we need to bring on board all the public to know agree with what's going on.
You're a big cat now, baby.
Yes, exactly.
You're a big cat now, you son of a bitch.
And an African woman in Andy car park going to scam me, making out and scratch their car when I clearly didn't. I told her no. I didn't. She should have just said no English and just walked away. Move over, Cliff Richards. It's Cliff Richards.
Oh God.
Jerome, look, man. Yeah, well done, fair play to you.
But anyway, I just back to Suzanne. Absolutely brilliant. So well done.
Yeah. But do you remember that? Do you remember all the newspaper articles that snoring could, and it looked like smoking could kill you. Smoking could give you COVID. If you got COVID and you were a smoker, you could die. Bullshit. It's been proved now by Dr. Brian Ardis that nicotine kills COVID. So COVID was, listen, COVID, the arse, the flu. That's all it was. Condom, yeah. That's great production. Suzanne does great production.
Brilliant.
Yeah. She had a house in West Cork, Fletcher from Murder, she wrote. Yeah, I think she did, yeah. But she lived in West 43rd Street. That's where she lived. Yeah. Her dad was a local councillor at Blackwall Tour in London. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm an Irish nationalist, Billy Kid. I love Dublin men too.
Oh, we know that, Michael.
We know. Making the head could give you a heart attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
Falling
exactly.
asleep.
Actually, I do
Falling
agree with that.
asleep.
That's work is very, very dangerous, and I don't think we should do it.
But falling asleep in front of the telly can give you a heart attack. Come on. But I was just saying.
Everything you do can give you a heart attack.
Me too, Michael. No friend of mine, friend of mine. Paul, I know a lot of all sorts of Republicans, different groups. They're all under orders not to get involved in these demos. Yeah, I know. But there is a lot of them coming out now. There is a lot of them coming out now and standing with us. Like, you know what I mean? They're not showing their faces or whatever. They're in the background, but I've seen a lot of them. You know. What's this? She gave her son from the mansion compound and moved the family to Orange. She saved her son from the Manson. Oh, the Manson.
Nada, this is paint.
Didn't know
Go on,
that.
get down.
Paul McStee.
How's everybody going on there now? Just chilling out with a cup of tea.
I used to call the Dubs Jackie and Slal. Everyone does. I smoke nicotine blocks and receptors that fires you. Yes, well done. Exactly. That's exactly it.
Fuck, what the
Kenny
hell?
Kay has a post up about a man in Main Street now. Okay.
Let's do number 20.
Let's just go on Terry's bingo. Let's see, Terry Kay.
He is excellent.
Terry Kay, 1 minute. This is it here. Okay. There's no actual video about it. Well, the video was there from the other day. We are not.
What's it about?
The video was about the man getting arrested last week, but there you go. This is I'm just going to share this here now. There he is back on Main Street there now. And there he is, look. Your man who attacked the baby on Thomas Street. We shouldn't have to live like this.
It's not the guy with the car.
That's the guy with the can. Yeah, this guy here.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And he's out walking around the place.
You can see this. I'm just trying to share this.
Oh my
now.
god.
For anyone who didn't see it, I'm just going to play this again, and he's back out walking the streets. It's great. Just going to present this here now again. Just bear with me. The sound on. Look, I think we played this last week, but let's just go.
We did, yeah. Because I was saying, look at his face. Like, he just, like...
He looks wasted. He looks stoned. Thomas Street, 4 p.m. Then today.
Yeah, that's just saying, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. With a broken sharp can followed him from her home at John's Lane West up to Manny's Bakery. He has been hanging around the Bridgefoot Street car park. Please share and make your kids aware of this. His eyes were evil. He insisted that the baby was an old man. Plays a scumbag. Another girl said he followed her from the park twice this week and was nearly in her pram at one stage. Wow.
Like, how is he allowed out walking around the place? Like, he's a danger to society. And out he is. Unbelievable.
Terry just put that up there. He said, African woman attempted to stab a young child. Sorry, let me just read what he put up there a minute ago. The man who tried to stab a 16-year-old with a broken aluminium can is back on the streets. These men are coming from violent countries, and this is how our judiciary treat them. Zero deterrence. Deport them all. I agree.
Shocking.
I agree. It's
Unbelievable. Like, when that fella is a danger to society and he's out, like, you know, walks around the place. Like, what happens next time? Like, is somebody going to die next time? Do you know, it's just an absolute utter disgrace what's going on.
Yeah, I agree. You were going to talk about the medical stuff, weren't we, here? What were you going to talk
I've
about?
loads of stuff, yeah, we've loads of stuff to go through. And I've other screenshots of other things that are important as well. And we need to talk as well, when we're talking shots, about the WHO, as I call the World Homicide Organization. They've made a ruling now, so I have that, if you want to read that out, Paul, it's 2 screenshots. I think that's the last thing I sent on, Stephen.
Yeah, it's just to have, the last thing you said about this evening, the WHO formally adopted the pandemic
Yeah.
treaties with this.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The WHO, yeah. So that, we'll talk about that. Okay, there he is there, Tedros. Look, he is
Oh,
a
no, he's a
terrorist.
war criminal himself.
He's a terrorist. He's a member of the Tigray Liberation Front. He's a terrorist. He's an Ethiopian terrorist.
Yeah.
WHO formally adopts pandemic treaty. That's from today. The World Health Organization has formally adopted the pandemic agreement following 3 years of tumultuous negotiations. No countries voted against the treaty, while 11 countries, including Poland, Israel, Italy, Russia, Slovakia, and Iran, abstained. It is the second legally binding agreement to be adopted in the WHO's history after the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control in 2003. There was no referendum on this. There
No.
was no referendum on this, so therefore our politicians should not have signed us into anything like this. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. Like the EU migration pact, no referendum. There's another, that's the new name, correct name, World Homicide Organization. There's the next part.
There's the next part there. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I think they finished there.
So as people can read it, 124 countries voted in favour of the agreement late on Monday evening. This only happened yesterday, including Ireland. Last month's Ireland Head Minister Jennifer Carroll McNeil said Ireland, together with other WHO member states, has today taken a major step forward in efforts to make the world safer from future pandemics by forging a draft agreement for consideration at the upcoming World Health Assembly in May. The minister added, I want to pay tribute to all involved in negotiating this agreement. It illustrates the power of working together towards shared goals and demonstrates global commitment to protect us all from future pandemics. The formal vote had been forced by Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico, an outspoken skeptic on COVID-19 vaccines, who last month halted purchases of COVID-19 vaccines. The agreement, after receiving overwhelming backing, was formally adopted by the WHO at a plenary of the WHC, that's the World Health Council, on Tuesday morning. More than 150,000 people had signed a petition on the UK's Parliament website urging the UK not to sign the agreement until it had been approved by a public referendum. This is, lads, like, we're all worried about migrants and bullshit like this. This
Well, this is
the
really
big thing
serious.
here.
Like, this is really
The big
serious.
thing here.
Like, this is where they try and mandate all those shots and try and force people, like, to get all these different shots. Like, this is really serious. I put it up on Facebook earlier on. I said they obviously didn't get my memo, which said, hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
But why again is there no referendum? Where is RTDs? What are they doing in the job? Scratching themselves and counting the money. Like, they're absolutely stone useless, the lot of them.
Every one of them are complicit in this. Every one
Yeah.
of them. You know what I mean? Every one of them. Yeah. Telling you now.
Anyone gonna, how much is the price of a ticket over to Poland? I said over there.
Well, I'm
You'd
gonna be
love
honest,
that.
or people need to be up in arms over this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, we have been talking
You don't
about
need
this.
anything,
Well,
you
I
know.
have been talking about this for the last couple of
A
years.
long time, I know.
I have. Like Barry from Wake Up Area, everybody is talking about it. Adele Gillick, the whole lot, everybody aboard, everybody is giving out about this and saying
Yeah.
how important this is, and people just let it slide. Like, what's going to happen here now is there could be a sneezing pandemic, and if they turn it a sneezing epidemic, turn it into, and we call that a pandemic, we
We're
have to
back
go
into lockdown, back into shots. be shots, there'll be wind sprints, there'll be more shots, there'll be more wind, and you'll be jabbed up to the eyeballs, and yeah. So as I said, my memo is hell no, and I'll be sticking to that.
Yeah. So you want to show Palestine moving forward by protesting against their migration to a safer country after war. So you want to help Palestinians move. We don't want to help anyone moving towards.
We don't have people in this country.
Right.
They need to be going to country.
Why doesn't Egypt bring them in?
Yeah, or another Muslim country, that's their religion.
Or Qatar, or any of them
Yeah.
other countries around there.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Yeah.
bring them in?
Yeah.
There you go. I rest my case, you know.
Now, actually, when we're talking about this, go back into where I sent you over stuff on the shots, seeing as we're on this subject. There's actually a video of a man, and I said it shows the ingredients of the shots for children. Now, I know this is over America, but it doesn't really matter because I'm assuming the shots are the shots for kids. And when I say ingredients, meaning nobody knows.
Is that Paralyzed at 91, is that it, no?
No. It should say, I'd say under, I think I put in ingredients on it. It's a man talking.
Yes. Over here now, yeah. Sending me a message as well, so I'll have a look at his message now in a minute.
Chilling doing some painting.
Yeah, let them.
Yeah, that's it there now. Yes, that's it.
They don't know where I am. I've gone off there. My camera's in.
No.
I'm okay now.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, let's go.
Team, I want to share with you a product that's on the market, a vaccine called Vaxilis. I pulled the package insert, and here it is. This is insane. This vaccine has 6 vaccines in one. Diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, polio, Haemophilus B, and hepatitis B. 6 in one. Let's take a look at the package insert. First of all, they tell us that epinephrine and other appropriate agents and equipment must be available for immediate use if you're going to be giving this vaccination. Okay, you got my attention. This vaccine is indicated for 6 weeks old through 4 years old. It goes on to say a review by the Institute of Medicine found evidence for a causal, not correlation, causal relationship between tetanus toxoid, one of the components, and both brachial neuritis and Guillain-Barré syndrome. Look that up. Guillain-Barré is a type of paralysis. It looks a lot like polio. It also says apnea, that's difficulty breathing. You kind of stop breathing. Following intramuscular vaccination has been observed in some infants. Oh, but it gets better. First of all, studies that brought this product to market, there is not a single randomized controlled study with an inert placebo. It's only tested against other vaccinations. Ingredients, you're going to love this. 319 micrograms of aluminum is used as an adjuvant. That is, it stimulates the immune system to wake up to the antigens that are in this vaccine. Other ingredients, formaldehyde, bovine serum albumin, that's albumin or protein that comes from cows. Then they put some antibiotics in here, neomycin, streptomycin, polymyxin B. What could possibly go wrong? And of course, my favorite part, section 13.1. It's right here. I'm not making this up. Vaxilis has not been evaluated for carcinogenic or mutagenic potential or impairment of fertility.
Sweet divine Jesus.
Like my mother is
What
allergic
now?
to penicillin and ceftriaxone. You
Yeah.
know? I know,
Yeah.
but they're putting this stuff in here and
There's
they're
no-
not telling people what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Anything to do with aluminium, or aluminum, sorry, that's all going to cross the blood-brain barrier. And then the one that where autism is coming from. Like, you know, you cannot put that crap in shots. And actually, he was speaking there, I should have highlighted a thing I sent on to you in relation to polio.
HPV vaccines.
Play that as well, that's very important. Or whether, I don't know if it's screen, it could be a screenshot. But that's the HPV. As I said, I didn't allow my daughter to get it last year. What's coming out about the HPV is unbelievable. Like, people need to be doing their research. You know, there is not proper informed consent. I say this time and time and time again. Nobody has an idea of what is in these shots. Like, what the real side effects are to them. Like, people need to be doing the proper research and then make the decision. As I said, at the end of the day, it's up to everyone what they want to do. But they need to be doing their research.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this one here.
Yeah, there would be something I think I said on HPV, and then there was the polio one as well. I think it's kind of like a card or something.
What's it gotta be for? Hold on, I'm looking here.
I'm not sure if we played that one.
Yeah, I didn't play that last week.
But there is, I said to you, yeah, because I went over it again. Definitely the polio one there.
Yeah. No, the 12s. Oh, good.
Keep going further.
Polio shots, Bill.
How's everyone?
Yeah, you didn't say it's a video, that's what it is. It's a video. Is it? No, it's just a picture.
Would you like to roll up with me?
It could be
I don't do
the,
that.
maybe statistics on the polio
Few
shots.
little bits of phenomenon again.
It's a hormone.
We're still me painting. Now we're finished. Now for the fuck. Finished now for the night. Alright.
mRNA effects, that's all it's going to be really cold. No, we have the polio shots, yeah, I'll put it back up there now.
And I think I have something here that was mRNA shots, yeah.
Is it polio shots? The polio shots. How's everyone tonight now?
So, I'll just put this up here, I'll make it bigger.
Been on for quite a while now, but you know, I'll be going to bed pretty shortly. Everyone goes up to this channel. It's called the Anthony Casey Podcast, guys. It's all about Dublin's issues, Irish issues, all about our values, things we like, things we don't like. Jude, if you're watching, look what I got. I'm waiting to try to learn how to use it proper. And no, it's not a bloody bomb. No bomb. Bomber clock, man. Right. Oh, God. Snack time. Put the paintbrush away. Oh, good.
Sure, it sounds like something worth looking into, but we just don't talk about that. That's the BBC, yeah. Believe it or not, back in here,
If you can't sleep, something like that, let me know.
That could be finished out. But that's what we're saying. Like, they have it publicly put out there that
But I'll have to go in.
but that's what they lead people to believe.
Now. Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna end me live now, alright? I'll catch you in the morning.